One or the auto asafra this na de nyina di boa won. Na ewie won yie. Yenim nyame ene nenam. Etie me yakomantu. Ye me yem nhihye yen. Epo aso chine bossa de kura. Onim ko mefa so be yesin konkon so. Mede de akwasinsia. Asemi de kabre na edruwe. Ye fa na sekese koma GCB Bank. GCB Bank. And also, I'm one man say shareholders here more GCB Bank na Mr. More than penny for say munya say more update more data here honum. It is a year of phone number or email address. And sakrebi abemu Mr. Wada ko any GCB Bank branch be organa be na ko esa update no. So person try the comfort of your home so abetimi akọ www.gcbbank.com.gh www.gcbbank.com.gh Obetimi aye update ni nyina ehonum. GCB Bank, your bank for life. And we share commodity I say after I'm not sure for a pass into law. The 1 cedi per liter on petroleum product. Yeah, I buy so for sure Miss Asem so. Dr. Kasia to force it at my Emra Shebe film. Now, and your two parts. So the first part near the Baba Mong. You be show some slides, no. The effect, a canker say what energy sector honum. Any the impact, yeah. That levy, a bit me ambeki, say bet me a year free sack na a what energy sector honum. Eti Weber said, why a crowd about come a Zoom. Namely, you have Kofi AJ of Joy News. Now, Kofi, and breaking it down. And far and mighty. Mammy, a first slide, Weber. Now, Kofi AJ is to make Kakwaba. Oh, but I see, Eti. So we showing the first slide. Kofi, when I just here, this 1 cedi levy on petroleum product. Now, what's the saying? A quite a bit me a faswa, a bit me a dilly. With the $3.7 billion are buying area to deal with the energy sector debt. No?
Well, that's in fact, 1 cedi, 1 liter, 1 cedi. And I also who said this is not a new tax. Now, in Qatar, finance minister, they call parliament to seek for the amendment to ESLA. Saying in 2015, 2016, and I introducing a tax handle be a friend ESLA. Now around that time, the conversation was that it was supposed to save our energy sector, which was in crisis. Time and the world doomstone. In fact, 10 years down the line, ESLA aimed me and save the energy sector like we projected in 2015, 2016. Now under ESLA, there was a component for energy sector, debt repayment. And and now anytime you go to the pumps to buy either petrol or diesel, now near Ebedu 95 cedis, 95 pesos, total petrol and a diesel 93 pesos. Now, new law passed, which means that 93 pesos now there's going to be an increment to 1 cedi 95 pesos.
Okay.
So auto diesel there will be an increase from 93 pesos to 1 cedi 93 pesos. So on the average, auto any of this fuel, petrol or diesel, 1 liter beer will be a tax on average 1 cedi 94 pesos.
Okay. So Weber mam the next slide na afi Kofi Emwame ewo hanum. Eti yan share this restructured energy sector levy no. Hope be part of it me e de ama aban to deal with the debt na ye nyina e kan wasemi.
I mean, debt that is the biggest problem I work. The Biameka say Ghana ye energy sector a debt making machine, a sector that makes debt instead of maybe generating power, especially the power sector.
Yeah.
And most of the time, most of this debt comes from the ECG side, where that has been the problem over the years. You see, I wish ECG or more system losses cries about 32%, which means that 100 cedis or worth of power be easily better or ton I mean consumers be easily able to get back 32 cedis. That is very big. Now, Osha slide near what screen is now.
Yeah.
This is that some of the data a buying share no who say look, this is the best time I was a place the additional levy of 1 CD on every liter. Now, this is the reason Osha on the global market, crude prices perform. Now Osha at a certain point in time cost to $87 per barrel. This year we are hovering around 60, 61 to 65 dollars per barrel. In Tabani who say maybe a near war, let's say 2 years or a year ago, no, prices are dropping. One other hope buying who say, I mean, they can introduce this levy a year, fuel prices. It beats me at the next slide.
Okay.
One thing you see is that at the beginning of the year, now fuel prices were around, let's say, 16 cedis per barrel. Per liter. January it was 15 cedis, 99 pesos for diesel, and 15 cedis, 85 pesos for petrol or super. Now, some real can say, prices did not drop it to about 11 cities, between 11 cities and 12 cities.
Yeah.
And I buy a cassette. Share the kind of gains that consumers is hovering around, let's say, 4 cities or 3 cities. We are taking 1 city of that win for now. Consumers enjoying currently to save the energy sector. Why is government saying that they want to save the energy sector? Okay, I say the energy sector has become a debt-making machine.
Yeah.
Now, what's your next slide now?
Okay.
That tells you the kind of problem, Ghana we have at the moment. And a binding problem, what were the options that are available to the government? Since you can't about the taxes, but there were 3 options on the table for government on how to save the power sector.
Yeah.
First one, it said, a car DNA fuel procurement in Yamaniamano. How do we deal with that? First option is say you may increase utility tariffs into your better electricity.
Yeah.
Second option, so with my connect.
Yeah, the second option.
And no was to impose 1 levy per liter on fuel. And a third option was that finance ministry befa kanina.
Yeah.
No more shares are options me and saying no more say no. Say a case your option 1 any your option 2 a bema buying no pressure better on fiscal so until they decided to go to option 2 because of the windfalls in the petroleum sector.
Okay, so Kofi, for the first one, no, Nanyama Babet me choose Edia Savvy energy sector, no. The first of increased utility tariffs, no. So because I can't woman that because you're already doing 40.75% on electricity and 4.07% on water. It is the first one here. It has been dealt with already.
First one, no, on say a clause in the IMF program. Every quarter, we have to do quarterly adjustments in terms of the tariffs.
Yeah.
Now, OSHA 14%, its monetary value is very small. So, OSHA told the 14%, 1 CDA 2 tariffs is going to be about 50 or 40%.
Yeah.
In the now buying a calculation who say, yeah, the 14% crab buy, how much more we place 40 to 50% into a no-go area.
Okay.
And the second one, the third one, what we are currently practicing, where most of the debt in the energy sector is being funded by government itself. So as I said,
yeah.
Into OSHA shortfalls. Shortfalls simply means that there was other things that what power sector versus what we actually have. There's always a difference because of inefficiencies. And some of the things we see in the cash waterfall mechanism in Abino, every point in time, also Abino no CV energy sector. 2024, just last year, Abino had to spend, which is the previous government, they had to spend 20.8 billion Ghana cedis to save the energy sector or to save the power sector in 2024. Now, OSHA, the reason why I introduced this new law, Abino say one, to support shortfall payment. Now, shortfall payments, OSHA is a kind of burden sharing where Abiding person befa kanina enti or pone a kan kakra the amount consumers to reduce legacy debt. Ayamaya tia say CIA kasa ye energy sector a car ye dear friend legacy debt no is about $3.1 billion. How the bagana sikemwa huge sums of money.
Then you are talking
And to
about
also stabilize
around 30 billion Ghana cedis.
Yeah, fine, it's 30 billion, and I say let's say roughly 35 billion, Ghana cedis. And none are buying friendly legacy data or person or clear. Now, me no ensure the next slide. Now, ensure the kind of where in terms of where we are as a country. The own screens,
Sure.
shortfalls. They are buying here and also this heavy power sector and as the energy sector. 2024 MPP are buying each year $1.46 billion out of this heavy energy sector. It's now who doom so on the regular who say the government had to cough up $1.46 billion to save the energy sector. And this almost said this amount can even double.
Yeah.
Where in 2025, you share close to $2.223 billion. And by this, no, business as usual. Because World Bank, IMF, and Casa Amaya warning. Next slide.
Okay.
Warning is saying, warning is say, a binance Casa what they call modeling. Omashe energy sector, and who say, so Omani be beyond found between 2023 and 2026, no, a binding here car in American dollars about $9 billion and they are saving energy sector in terms of shortfall payment. And I'm buying say, I mean, like that. That is why they are introducing the taxes.
Okay.
Mama for Bibraka said, for instance, I joined these researchers, share data energy commission at the upper out, I share energy sector outlook. Now share even fuel prices. From 2022 to 2024, the rate at which fuel prices echo up was abnormal.
Yeah.
In the sense that Ocean Energy Commission data now will say fair value was a consumers and as a motorist, it's here for fuel. It's supposed to be around 8 cedis, 50% to 90. That's per we are joining our calculation. And Ocean maybe a fuel price was around 12 cedis, 13 cedis at the moment. So the question is, fair value.
Yeah.
Why is the government taxing that commodity?
Yeah.
Government promised, they say, look, we are expecting fuel ever drop it very significant. If you are estimating this, why don't you wait until we get there before you impose it? Wait for us to get to, let's say, 9 cities or 10 cities before you put the tax. So as I said,
Kofi. Unim ochna beto away so.
I mean, energy sector need the problem be.
See, ochna the other slides na akade nyina so. There are a lot of interesting slides ahead of us. Nyame adbo ochna Kofi ye better as bebre. Researcher of Joy News, Multimedia Group Limited. Kofi ye na mte say no etri enkowo via Zoom. It is so this is the picture. And sa picture can was say nyina da bia meka say ni ye nimansa na eba power. Sa picture mfoni aye twa nyina no. And one of the solutions here Honorable John Jinapo edema yabra no opposition here say one, Abai will put measures in place to cut down ECG losses, which is currently around 32% in monetary value of 3.2 billion Ghana cedis. As we speak, minim so obi nim dia e kwan aban efa so ade akate down sa losses no bi anim. Those who no na make say ya adwen say ne ye to fam go 15 cedis some months back. And now ye turn 12 Ghana cedis. Enti you making so much gains. Yem tax amount for out of the gains, sir. Maybe yes, the market was on mine. And you be a pet and see 15 and answer 12 no. Other countries are selling their fuel in single digits. That's what Kofi J air catcher at least. But she shares in a Kanima air condo or say top firm around 8 Ghana cedis per liter. But now we are buying around 12 Ghana cedis. And then we are selling around 12 Ghana cedis. Amount for the Sabio gains Baba Pepa Nienya. Abamiati asese, abanada a tremono, and the Awuye here by Ghana for so. Abosumi kakra besle tremu ekonye. Doleisha says a tiab of Masidi arising at this same. How many gays na Ghana for etimienya and the free sound ye na by catches abandoned and ye comuno. Eti a car a get for a boy ye $1 and around $15, $16 to $1 no. And na ye buy ye send ye to me a savvy American for. Yet ya put a home a taxi. Mammy, I way the spokesperson to the vice president. Na in common on the GH1 AD, na idea. The Asem a spokesperson to the vice president of the Republic of Ghana, Erode. I'm happy to make this sacrifice of paying the $1 Ghana cedi tax on all petroleum products. Press secretary of spokesperson to the vice president, I'm proud. I'm a nyawa. Before that, mommy, where do you know? Dr. Kadma Mills, Professor Jonathan Satamis Niano, a tweet. Why? Let's hear a response or them ama prat. Mammy, Dr. Kadma Mills, the last one. The last time I was in government, we, Article 71 holders, were all given fuel coupons. Unless the policy has changed, I doubt that you will be paying the $1 Ghana cedi that the rest of us will be paying. It's so sad. You see, and not President Mohammed can't say it's painful, but we need to go through. It will not government appointees, you no fool on Toby. Obenya coupon crab and say Busom was had to crack check. On Toby no sabe catch now say. Say ye chia sa tax we are any unya boni biama unya boni ade. Boni ben why ye? Yame na ya adum wo. But there be a make say, your man of no a fire said before. Jumenina or T office not the same amanyini year Jumano. Fuel coupon send winya. That is why Ama Pratt will get this vim. No, dear catcher or say, or ye proud say obechia. Manfa a digital macro de anyway. Alabina, Kono, my Cabras Antene, Abeja 4 and Twas, my digital macro. Painful but necessary. We are pleading with Ghanaians. Please bear with us. We beg you. I think this is the way to go. And now I'm naming the digital say now. Ghana for saying yeah the assurance because they said the Babachia energy sector. This is not the first time as on mine. It's not about the government though. As on mine. You need a tour energy sector. Todd debt. I don't even see I can say Todd that's what they cut $520 million. Todd debt. You the tour a buyer near for Todd debt. From recent chia Todd debt, ebesi ene. Tor a cat now says here $520 million. Tor. After paying Todd debt levy. Tax are F4. Say, if governance is all about the tax there, so we get here Jesus Nico Obuamino. Anything. First come from where that's what about America. One for my but we need innovative ideas. That is why I think people were buying into John Abdullah Jinapo, the no opposition. No, I can say. The incompetence of ECG cannot be passed on to the consumer. Na Ghana for fees at John Jinapo, ekuta magic win the beer, or the barber was said a beer. Yes, some pass on taxes and free consumers to pay someone's incompetence. The same John Jinapo comes to office. Yamin Chadi, your mama Franco lands, one Franco local government, and one Franco health, and then by energy ministry. John Jinapo tell us one policy. Yeah, they go kwemwa eti airborne me deal with this challenge. One. You have been in office for not less than 4 months. Tell us one. Yeah, we have juma. Oh, maybe a baby drew. On baby and your bedroom. That's one now catch you say there's a magic win, baby. Yeah, yes, I incompetence, no. You because I carry over to a man for. And then you're carrying over to us. Yamu yamobo. No fear you not born in Chayen. See, ye say, you be politicize it be beer or your memoir. You never dear me. Then a present mamma age, that's what I catch you say. And I'm the one city abba. Ghana for be sacrifice it, abetia levy. Near the Aquaco Chiayakan, they sent every appointee will sacrifice half of the full coupon. That goes and we are all sacrificing. But the average Ghanaian, the 3,000, the 2,000 Ghanaians is na yenyano. And no be near Sabi at the Aquaco Chia, sa increment naban. But Amma Pratt will continue to take her coupon and tell her, say, she's willing to pay. Once you can go to, yami humobo. I'm watching a pay.
No, mommy, so for me call Amma Pratt, you know,
okay, mommy, Amma Pratt, we know, GH1.
Yeah, for me call no.
Okay. Well, mommy, Amma Pratt, GH1 code card. About it also. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Well, can mommy, what's today?
Because see, I'm happy to make this sacrifice of paying the 1 cedi tax on all petroleum products.
I'm a part no idea.
On a spokesperson to the vice president. So a presidential staffer.
And the church mu twi kasa o se dey.
O si eye na ni je. Ese eto na e de ato fam ho so no obetua.
NNG.
Yes.
Ana ko se Cadman Mills.
Dr. Cadman Mills so dey no.
O se dey.
Baba o si abra no wo aban mu no. Na omo article 71 holders ya ama practical ho bi. No omo gi fuel coupons. This a be as ye ka say enhye na sesa so ya aban wo ye aban point ya onyi fuel coupon. Nanso onyi ni say sa enhye na asesa. Ne sa unti na be ma obi ogi fuel coupon e be kase na ni agye. Ese sa atu ya ba o twia.
Na sa fa me ko ama prat ansa na ba
me ama prat de ne so biem. O si eye ma ni gi say ye de tuo ato fam ho so na me ama prat me twia.
Oya adwuma wan.
Oh, Mampani atena ye. The office of the vice president.
So, Mampani na kasa o kan no bra sa dey we aba no dey na Mampani ka o ka chede dey.
Mampani say painful, but Ghanaians should bear with them.
So, chiremu
Mampani say ya. Na so be sele Ghana for say we the monti ase na ye nyem fanyi sa aka ne fanfi.
Okay, so ebuo ni die ni kredi kakra wo Mampani afa.
That is it.
Okay, so come back to Ejidita Maklo.
My Ejidita Maklo so dey no. Baba my energy tamaklo enso epos okay osi eya nanso ehu hia yes Ghana for we be muni ye nya adwen ye pam chew.
All right, so if you are people who are not principled and dishonest, this is how we treat the country. Unfortunate say ya man yourself no nkontompo be take the lead role. It's so unfortunate, dishonesty. And when people get power they forget what they tell us. You know, we are restricted because of this is a decent platform. Honestly, because sometimes when you watch and listen, as if say, you know, Charlie, yebumai ti misremu. Mumai yenye careful with your utterances. The leader of the country acknowledges the difficult times we are in. You know, na podia na dia show nsem na wo no na mase o na betima pam obribia no. What do you mean? What do you mean? You sit there and you think that everything is rosy. When the MPP was in power, no cha. Please. I don't understand the politics we do in this country. We are not principled. We are so dishonest, full of lies. True, for. And that's what is happening. No kureka abejina baby ujina. Any interest at home. When we are building a nation. I am saying that I'm a Australia Casasa nepe. Yes, she met my continent Jubilee House with you. I can't say much Ghana for our roba. As a couple of idea to your betting a trust ideas, you're betting chia the biada. You can't send some of our money because you think you're secured, you're protected. A quote from our half. Near dog quiet moon, near sofa. That's why the biada me to charmai Kupukumini Sans and Himone, Elizabeth Mone Sanko, because we in Crassy for they understand the realities of life. Kasa just like that. Oh, position fear now where the amount residual kasa. I could see friends here.
Open friends.
Medasi. Mampondiana could say.
I
I wish we talk about this and then we because politicians are getting us now very, very angry.
Yes. Ube fu debia. Ube fu no credit. I acquire by
What's happening? Who to one of me 14 point something in can't a break crisis, I would say, once the liberation of crown. Who shall bring a breath, maybe a fun go boys could do a new baby. What to walk a candy day? And I also put a jet. You sit in your air conditioned office, drive your car in an air conditioned car, who buy a beer dormer. You think that is all how we all living? Please, excuse me. Excuse me. Ya ye din amoma ye din. Esremo when you know baby. Mama din because where we are headed towards, the future is bleak for the youth of this country. If Obia or a man Obia person or politician, are we happy? Obia person go to our JSS and go ask them. When you the assembly, the minister, the president, this is what their future is. And you sit and talk gibberish to us. Please. Excuse me. That's all about, you know how we make ends meet? I'm trying to comfort zone, or the mountain. Don't spew those things that will get us very angry. I buy Nanka so man paying the crown or Jitumsa and Namona out to and easy. Oh, go ahead, you sack. Now go ahead, nurse phone. And I'm listening to Adom FM. Continue to sack nurse phone. They are off. You are not bothered. What's that share with food sack? Me that's a question. It's okay. I think I need a motor Guinness.